All right, guys, you know what time it is. It's time to make it bounce. Let's go. Market makers, make it bounce. 3, 2, 1, bingo, bango.
We in the charts again. Support line looks like it's holding. Market makers, make it bounce. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Bounce, 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 bounce. Make it bounce, 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 bounce. Bounce, bounce. Late night sessions, eyes glued to the screen. Charts looking heavy, but we move like a machine. Candles playing tricks, yeah, they trap the whole crowd. Wick hitting the lows, portfolio getting plowed. Liquidity pockets, that's where they hunt. Fake breakdown stops, getting hit, eating your lunch. Market makers be sneaky, just like a mouse. Traders just looking for that bounce, 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 bounce. Wrist tight, stop loss, snug, protect the bag, don't get rug, greed to get you wrecked, that's facts, no doubt, take them profits, that's what this game's about. Market makers make it bounce, support level, get respect, now we pounce, hold a level, this is where it counts, market makers make it bounce, 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 don't freeze when it drops, just glance, see the zone, that's our chance, take your profit, don't trade with greed, or else your portfolio will surely bleed. Market makers target stops, taking retail's lunch, then pump it high like a savage punch, double bottom looking like a bounce. No disguise, candle close after retesting, the breakout is all prize, volume spike, that's your cue, ride it clean, take what's due, smart money flows where the weak get shook. We be reading the charts, they be reading the book, don't pray for luck, that's a clown's route, traders joining groups, do the mentors, know what they talking about. If you ain't got a stop loss, you already lost. Risk small, think big, calculate that cost. Support ain't a guess, it's a level of defense. Bounce plays pay when your logic makes sense. Market makers make it bounce. Support level, get respect, now we pound. Squeeze the villain, patience the crown. Market makers play, they run the town. But when you learn their game, announce price finding the support level now, make it bounce. Market makers make it bounce. Price hit low and renounce. Take them profits, no remorse. Move like a shark, stay on course. Market makers make it bounce. Watch that wig, no flounce. Stay disciplined, stay profound. Market makers make it bounce. Charts tell stories, emotions scream loud. The wise stay patient, the greedy heads in the clouds. Market makers be sneaky like a mouse, while traders looking for that bounce. Market makers make it bounce. Yeah.
That's right. Market makers make it bounce. That is right. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. A bingo and a bango. I said bingo bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you that it can be cold outside, but the charts, they're kind of on fire, going to the downside, sometimes to the up, but we're going to check those out in just a second. So happy you're here, guys. So happy you're here. My name is Joe. Once again, named Joe, and known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to trade without all the complicated terms, pattern memorization. Just get my notebook ready. If you have any coins you want me to do, we can check those out. If you have any charts that potentially, longs or shorts, let's see if we can make some money. Special shout out to Chris. Thank you so much, man, for being here. Appreciate you greatly. Floki's Angels, y'all two of the best. And my favorite. Don't tell anybody. I'm my favorite. Bingos and a bango. I love it. I love it. Let's go ahead and get started. Right now, we're looking at crypto bubbles on the daily. On the daily, we kind of went up. QNT, Trump, several coins. Now, some of them we have one double digit, QNT, ZEC double digit, Trump double digit, Blair double digit. Now, before we get too excited about these double digits, just know that they've been coming down. They've been coming down quite a bit. So just remember, what goes down will come up. Once it's done going down, once they start going up, they will come down. And what we have to do is we have to see what level's being broken. Are the highs being broken or the lows being broken? That way we can identify a trend, because we want to trade with the trend. If you're trading before the trend, it's higher risk, higher reward, because you're getting in early. On the hourly, we have virtuals down 4%, Dash down 3%, XPL, same thing. I mean, it's not looking too great. So this means telling me Bitcoin's probably coming down. We're going to check that in just a second. Let's go over here to the altcoin season right now at 24, yesterday 26, last week 31, last month 59. Not too exciting. Let's go to let's refresh this one more time. And let's check the crypto. We're at 27. We're coming up a little bit. We were at 23, coming up a little bit. This is when we want to buy. Right here's when we want to buy. This is when we want to sell. When it hurts to buy, when it hurts, that's when it's going to be better for us. Let's go to the liquidation heat map. We're going to refresh this one more time. Looking at the 24-hour time frame. I think I might have to put the 10-minute timer on. 24-hour time frame, we have, ooh, doggy, look at the liquidations, all down here. Man, 84 million, sitting at 100.4. Then 78 million, sitting at 100.3. Wow, that's a lot of liquidations to the downside. Are we going to go down here? This is the higher probability that we might go down here just because, well, there's more money for the market makers to get. But they cannot do this until they break at least this level, 102.7, 102.8. If they break it, does it mean that it's going down here? Nope, sure doesn't. Joe, your body's in the way. Does it mean we're going down here? No. However, because we broke this, there's a great chance we could. And then, of course, if it breaks this level, then the chance just increases. Well, we're getting closer to it. Kind of makes sense. Here, if we break this level, we're getting really close to it. Doesn't mean that we'll take it. Nope, sure doesn't. However, the probability is greatly increasing because we're getting closer and closer. Let's go to the 12-hour time frame. On the 12-hour time frame, let's see here. Chris says, yeah, I have a few shorts in to be honest right now. Hopefully just scalps, so yeah. On the 12-hour, we have liquidations to the upside and the downside, sitting at 104.6 and also 105. Let's see here. We did take this liquidations of 28 million, sitting at 103. No, we took that, came down a little bit more, and it looked like it was going to come down in here, get this other 34 million. And if it did that, what's it to stop to get this other 30 million? Sitting at 102.2. I said 22, but it didn't. Instead, it came up. Only to potentially come down, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and look at Clash. We get that one requested a whole bunch. For Clash, we were saying that now would be a good time to enter. This was earlier today. We did a bonus stream today. Tomorrow, I'm not too sure I'm going to do a bonus stream. Got a bunch of stuff that I'm doing. So, of course, the show times are at 9 p.m. Eastern time. And I'm going to try to throw in a few bonus streams throughout the week. Sometimes they'll be earlier. I'd say maybe before 10 a.m. if I do them. And there may be days where I do it at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we'll see. Really busy lately, really busy. But the price right now, it did come up a little bit, coming down. If it comes down, we don't want it to break this level 0.03320. If we do, not going to be so lucky because then it might just go into a bunch of nothingness. So we'll see. All right, I think that's the only coin from there. I believe that's all. Let's go to Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, we entered this one last night. Our first target did hit, which was really nice. Then it started coming down, coming up, and coming down. I just made a video for my VIP group. If you're in the VIP, well, you get updates when there needs to be updates. I don't post a whole bunch in the chat in the VIP group, only when there needs to be. I have been in some groups where they will literally post 15, 20 times throughout the day just to keep it active. No need to do that. In my opinion, like, you're going to see when there's notifications that something's going on in the VIP chat or the Bitcoin updates, it's because something's happening. Either the levels we're watching or levels that have been broken. So it's important versus, hey guys, this weekend look for volatility, or this weekend there's less volatility, or that's just whatever. Now, I made a video when the price was right here and it was kind of coming down. And I said, right now, a lot of traders are kind of freaking out because the price is breaking below this level. However, we kind of expect this to potentially happen. We don't know. Potentially happen, because if we look at the bigger time frame, 4 hour, we drew this earlier, where we were right underneath this trend line, and I was thinking how it'd be nice to pull back, and if we pulled back, it would be nice to pull back, about right here, 102.1 to maybe 102.4 ish area, kind of the top of these kind of bodies, which would coincide with this where I drew it to. So anytime I draw these are not just random. These are very, very important. And then potentially come up. Maybe we get rejected here and we come down and we break this level. So again, like everything is level by level. Like I'm waiting to see if we come down here to this, come up, roll over, break this level. Uh-oh. Now everything changes. We're adjusting to the market. We're adjusting to what the market is giving us. So now we broke this low. Okay. More than likely we're going to come for this. So now our game plan changes. Let's do some shorts. Now we come and get this. But if we come down and come up, come down again, and then come up and break this pivot and not this bottom one, well, then now we have a chance to break this pivot and break through the trend line. If that happens, then this is what we're looking for potentially. If that happens, then great. But yeah, when I see this, I don't freak out. I talked to the group right here. I said, if you wanted to schlong it, you can, and that just means you're in the long. Here's our stop loss. We moved it up. However, you could also be in a short. And I said, I really don't want to post a short. It could play out, to where we get stopped out and continues coming down. But I don't want to be updating it. Not right now anyway. Because normally when that happens, I like to be watching the chart. But it's already late. It's already 9 o'clock Eastern time. See here. Chris says, I love that you have the new time now, Joe. It's perfect. Hey, awesome. Loki Angel says, I concur. You're the best. You the best. I ended up getting into the shorts, but I didn't warn. I notified the group that you could do a short. But for me, I don't want to post it because then I got to update it. And it's like, we're reading this long. If we get stopped out, I did mention that here's a level that we would be looking for on the 15-minute time frame. Here's the level that we would want to be looking for a break. Because if we break this, there's a really good chance we can cover this. And it might be just 1%. It's just that we get in here to here, 1.5%. Do a 10x leverage, nothing crazy. You make 15%. So not too bad. But let's see here. Oh, my short, I'm actually down. Don't do what I do, guys. Do not do what I do. I have very little money. Very little money. And I actually entered it like about right here. So I'm at 75x leverage. Don't do this. Right now, our current price for our trade that we entered yesterday is this. We're at 50%. Not bad. And if we get stopped out, we get stopped out in profit because we already took our first profit. So right now we're in both of those. So we'll see. Any coins, questions, comments, concerns, issues? I'm going to check. I don't want to, but I'm going to check. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Timer 10 minute. Let me see here. Timer 10 minutes. And y'all know what that means. Of course, my show starts at 9 o'clock. And hopefully we get people. Where's the timer at? I always forget what the countdown. Okay. So let's go to this and this. There we go. And once again, I do this because I love doing this. I love teaching. I love showing my thought process. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I love this. This is what I love doing. And earlier today, maybe like 7, I said, man, I want to take a nap. I was like, because I'm old man. I said, no, I'm going to take a nap. I probably won't wake up for my stream. I don't like setting alarms. And then if I do, let me just... So I actually stayed up. I stayed up so that I could do the stream. But we got the timer on, so just let you know. Timer is on. Let's see here. I got into Bitcoin short at 103, 185. Ooh, man. Man, you good. Chris, you real good. I like how you trade, man. Hopefully she continues to go down for a bit. Yeah. And she might, she might come down here to this area, stop us out, come down here. And then who knows, maybe bounce up or continue coming down, because this is really nice liquidity. It was just a straight shot up, straight shot. So you have liquidations here, 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 especially here. Lots of liquidity right here. Hopefully it works out for you. Can we look at Pepe? Yeah, definitely. We'll look at Pepe. Let's go to this. Ooh. Tired. I woke up early today, really early. Oh, let me drink some water. I woke up really, really early. All right. So Pepe, we're looking at October 20th. Hey, get out of here. We're looking at October 20th. And let's come over here. Where's the 20th? October 20th. Okay, we're right here. And it was 1 p.m. I said, it's too risky, because what we could do, let's go to the 4-hour time frame. What we could do, let's bring this over here. Okay, price came down, up, down, up. It looked good, but I'm thinking we might come down, up, pivot, and then, one way or the other. And look what happened. It did end up coming down, coming up. Here's our pivot. It broke this, but then it came down, broke this. Oh man. So this pretty much played out. But we didn't break the pivot. So here's our pivot. So now we can get this, and this is what we want to break. We came down, broke this level. Oh crap. Bearish retest, beautiful. Break of this, short. Could we have shorted here? We could, but it's high risk. And once again, what I do is I show you what I would have done in the moment, not because it went down. I mean, doing that's easy. And it's so funny too. I see so many people, oh my gosh, OMG, OMG. I see, this was an easy short. But look at this. Man, some of them are. I'm not gonna lie, some of them are. But there's times where it can come down just to get liquidity and shoot up. And I guarantee it, if it would have come down to come up, they would scream, oh, look how easy this was. It came down here for the liquidity. And but they're saying that because they see what happened. Here, like if I'm looking at this and I want to enter this trade, up or down, I don't even care. Price is here. I'm gonna enter, let's see here. Dangerous. Very dangerous. I want to see a nice pivot. So at least to here. And it does. It came here, came in. Sure, I'd enter right here. Hopefully we don't break this level. And I would have a lower entry about here. Yeah, so about here. About 50% of this move, about right here. Comes down. Well, depending on what the percentage is. If it's not like 2% or 4%, I'm not going to do it. But if it's like 12%, yeah, definitely do it. If not, then I just wait. And then to the break of this level. Well, this level ends up breaking, but barely. I'm going to wait another candle or two. Because it faked me out already. So then it goes and it does this number. It's like, oh, crap. I don't want to break below this. Stop loss would have been here. And then it would have been here under this. And then I'm not liking how it's looking. So I'll maybe move it up here. If not, leave it here. But I'm pretty sure I'll move it up just because I don't like how it's not looking strong too much right now. Not because of what I see, but I don't want to break. So here when it created this pivot, I don't want to break in this. I'm getting my stop loss from here. I'm probably going to leave it here just to give me some wiggle room. Sure enough, comes down, breaks this wick, breaks this trend line or support line level, and then stops me out. And I was like, crap. Maybe we're going to go short, but I don't want to enter a short now because it went nothing but down. I'm thinking it'll come up to here before coming down. That would be a good area because I'm looking at this pivot. And then as it's coming down, I could enter a short, but definitely when it breaks this. It's gaining strength, gaining strength, gaining strength, coming up. Okay, fine. Maybe it'll reverse here. I don't know. 0.5. So I'm always mentioning this. Let me do this out here. So when it's coming to at least a 382, and let's examine this. Now what we're doing is we're showing how we would have entered the trade in the moment versus what we see. We never want to judge our trade based off of what we see, because in the moment, you don't know what's going to happen. We want to see, and I preach this all the time, we want to see it go to at least the 382 before potentially coming back. If not, my perfect spot is the 0.5. What happens? It goes to the 382. Beautiful, beautiful. Looking for the rollover. Doesn't happen. Comes up to 0.5. Perfect. What I don't want it to do, I do not want it to go into the golden pocket. Because if it goes into the golden pocket, what it's doing is gaining strength. It's just the opposite of when it's, we're looking for the retrace. Here, we want to see for it to come down. So if it does this number, now I'm thinking, oh, we might go to 786, and then we may lose all this. So now it's gaining. It was just a bounce, and the trend changed. So this is what I don't want to see for the short, because now I'm thinking, oh man, I want to go short. And this wasn't a defined pivot. If it was a defined pivot, then I would enter here. But since this was not a defined, it was boring. This is what I don't like, a box. I don't like that. Very boring. As a matter of fact, it kind of goes to here too, but very boring. I don't like it. So this is not a pivot for me. So when it broke this area, I don't enter. If it breaks this area, I want to enter. Can I enter right now? Oh, no. Why? Straight dump. Just like here, straight dump. I'm expecting this. So now I can't enter. I have to wait. And sometimes waiting is like torture, because you see it going lower if you're doing short. Lower and lower and lower. It's like, man, it will move 12% already. And I didn't get in. Now, again, it's an aggressive entry, just knowing that it could potentially come down here just for liquidity, just to get some, areas down here to come up. And then now this was just a liquidity grab. But we don't know until after the fact. And all the liquidity traders out there, they love screaming liquidity after they know what happened. And I'm thirsty today. All right. Let's see here. Chris says, I have 3 other shorts I'm in right now. Pepe, very nice. Cardano, excellent. And Doge. Oh, you're in Doge? We entered Doge's along. I got to check on that. Didn't put any other shorts till after Bitcoin. Yeah, okay. And that's the thing too. Like having 3 trades, good. 5, okay. 7, 10, 15, 20, oof. Because what you're doing, you're spreading out your money. Could one of them hit? Yeah, definitely. But if it does, let's say it gives you 80%. But if you can only put $30 in it as opposed to 200, well, it doesn't really make too much difference, right? But man, Chris, you're so smart, man. I love how you trade. I really do. I love your thought process. I love how you're not in 15, 20 trades. I like that. That's good. Let's see here. Thank you for the compliment. I've learned huge amounts from you. Oh, thank you. The pattern trader in me is coming out hard. And so there's nothing wrong with pattern traders. For me, I recommend everybody learn patterns, but the correct way. This, let's give an example. This is not a head and shoulders. That's garbage. Do proper head and shoulders. This is okay. This, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it, to where it resembles a head and shoulders, not something that's like this. We got a shoulder, a head, and a no, man, you're just forcing it. But nothing wrong with. I actually recommend people learning patterns. I recommend people learning divergence. Even though I don't trade any of that stuff, I recommend people so that you know how others trade. Let's see here. Coming out hard right now and thinking about seeing something. I'm probably not guessing with this. Yeah. And that's the thing too. Like you just want to wait. So let us look at this 24 drawings. Get out of here. Let's look at the daily time frame. Ooh. Ouch. That hurts. Okay, so what I'm looking at. Oh man. So it dropped this zone. And look at that. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Last level of support right here. 0.00004905. Last level of support. Then it could come for all this. Do I think it will? No. Can it? Yes. Why? It's crypto. It can do whatever it wants. Okay. Let's go 4 hour. Are you in a long or short on this one? Oh, short. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't look good for a long. Now we could come up here for all this right here. Bearish divergence. Got a higher high. However, we have a high and a much lower high. So bearish divergence, big time on the 4 hour time frame. 15 minutes. So we just went up, 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 and no down. So now it coming down is good. Potentially come up to here to this, do a lower high, come down, break this level to attack this. And then maybe down, up, and then to attack this. Potential. Now, could it go up? Yeah, sure, definitely. But I'm not looking at it for it to go to the upside until we break this level. Actually, this level over here. Oh, the 10 minutes already went up. Hey, we got Crypto Change Me in the house. What's up, man? Says, what's up, Joe? Just rolling through to smash the like. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. Appreciate you greatly. But let's check out our trades. Let's look at Doge. Yeah, so Doge we entered on YouTube. I believe it was yesterday. We did not get our first target. Our lower entry. Let me cancel my lower entry. Because what I want to do is I want these lower entries to hit like right away. I don't want it to go and then, you know, a day or two later, then it hits. No, because now it may be over and it may just hit me, get me stopped out. Doge. Did I cancel my lower entry? Oh, no, I didn't. So let's cancel our lower entry. Cancel lower entry. And let's move our stop loss. Let's cut it in half. Okay. Copy. I'll check the chat in just a moment. Right now I'm in concentration mode. There we go. This is Doge. Let's go Doge. Okay, let's do this. And let's do update. Copy. Update Doge. Cancel. cancel lower entry, move stop loss, boom. Should we take profit? Man, I don't want to. We're at 4%. We could bounce here a little bit lower and then bounce. Maybe to here. I don't want to take profit. We're at 4%. Boring. And I know we probably should, because that would really suck. We don't take profit at 4%, but yet we take a 14% hit. And here I have it, regular spot trade, 5 or 10x. I'm gonna put on here, you could take profit. I'm not. Let's see here. You can take profit if you like. I'm personally not. Letting it ride. And that's just due to my own, trading style. I could lose. Instead of winning some, I could lose. And it depends on how much money you have too. Let me do a recording on that. Copy link. Copy image. Okay. Hey guys, how's it going? So right now I'm doing a live stream in reference to Doge. Like for me personally, I'm not going to take any profit. I have very little money in it. But if you have decent amount of money, or, whatever decent amount is for you, is, everybody's different, then you could take profit now at 4%. Well, I just went to 5%. You could take profit now. But for me, since I have very little money in this, it wouldn't even be worth it. And so just again, like everybody's different. There's aggressive traders, safer traders. People are happy with, just 5% gains versus, 35% gains, but that's because they're trading with more money. So again, like everything is subjective to the person. All right, that's all I got. Thank you so much. See you on the next one. Okay. Did that audio. So we're in Doge. Let's look at virtuals. We're in virtuals too. Ooh, my stop loss is almost getting hit. Virtuals, ooh. Oh, wait, I moved up my stop loss, right? Gosh, I gotta move up my stop loss. Wait a minute. I thought I canceled my lower entry. I know, I think I just saw that I had lower entry. So cancel the lower entry. My stop loss, 16,017. Yeah, and I lose a lot of trades just because I don't update them. And so I'm trying to get better at that, because I tell y'all to update it, and I go to another chart, and you saw it right now, I didn't update mine. And sometimes, like these take profits, like I don't hit them, and then we moved up our stop loss, but I didn't do that. And then I go and I check later on, it's like, oh man, the lower stop loss hit, like, but I said, man, I forgot to move mine up because I'm doing the stream, But anyway. So we did that one. Let us look at virtuals. I'm gonna check the chat in a second. Ooh, deja vu. My lower entry hit, which was good, reducing the percentage, and hopefully, if it goes up, I can start making some money. But man, I'm right there at the stop loss. Oh, what's the other one? I got Bitcoin. I'm gonna look at Bitcoin. Okay, so Bitcoin, we're underneath the 3-minute VWAP. So it's a 3-minute. We're underneath the 30 SMA and the VWAP, but we're above currently the 9 SMA. Maybe we do come up to come down. Break the level. Oh well. Let me check the chat real quick. Me Damien in the house. What's up, me Damien? I guess everybody's having dementia. Because either that or let's see. Yeah. So I'm gonna check this one real quick, and then we're gonna take off because my numbers are ridiculous. Ridiculous. Makes you want to go jump. Pingu. Let's go over here to this. Pingu USDT. .p. Mexi, I guess. Okay. To me, it looks good. I'm not sure if you're for a short or long, but well, let me back up. Let me think about this. Jeez Louise, look at all these lines. Okay, let me zoom out. All right, so we're underneath some major levels. Ugly. I think I'm forcing it. Nope. That's what it is. Okay. So we're in the box. How do we get to Bitcoin? How do we get here? Working. Oh, that's YouTube. Okay. Pingu. Let's see. JP in the house. I'd like to see a bounce off of this. You know, we have a nice little zone. We break below 0.01453. Really good chance that it's gonna just go something like this, and maybe up. But to me, it looks pretty good. Hopefully we get a bounce. This is if it goes down. I would like to see a bounce here, right now, or here. If we do a fib retracement from the low to the high, so that we can see how far it might retrace to, we're looking at, oh, wow. Oh, I'm way off. So I don't want to see it bouncing right now. I want to see it bouncing here, the 382, which would be really good. It's in this box. I don't want to see it bounce here, the 236. Just because it's not retracing enough, in my opinion. And so that when it does come down, it's going to come down hard, potentially. DP in the house. Thank you, DP. In order to go long, I would like to see minimum. I would like to see it come down a little bit more, at least at 236. I want to see it come down more to here. but minimum I'll take is the 236, so 0.01495 to come up. Then it has to break this level in order for me to potentially think about going long. And that level is about this price right here, 0.01541. If that's the case, then we can enter, but only if it does this. If it goes up from here, I stay away from it, because if it goes up like this, when it comes down, it's going to come down hard, potentially. So let's put this in this color, and we don't want this. So this is just saying, no, we don't want this. We want this minimum. Sleepy Hollow Crypto, what's up, man? Bob Mills and that Hammer lawyer dude are so cringe. Don't know who you're talking about, but I'm gonna agree with you because you are the best. That's what I'm gonna say. Any coins, guys? Coins, questions, concerns, issues, let me know. I was gonna quit the show because we had very few viewers. For me, I do this because I love doing it. But if, I'm just doing this to a handful of people, I just wait for the next day. You know what I mean? And I've done that before too. Like, Joe, you're a jerk. No, not really. I go back to my trading, but just to let you know. Any questions, comments, concerns, issues, let me know. Or forever hold your peace. Joe, why are you adjusting it? You dark. All right, that's all. I need more lights in here. But I don't want to see it coming up from here. It's because then this might happen and then it rolls over hard, very hard. Let's see here. Gonna check the chat. Really? No. Nah. All right, guys, I'm out. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate you. And I actually went like 40 minutes longer than I should have, and that's because we started at 9 o'clock. I do thank you guys very much. Hopefully it wasn't a waste of your time. I greatly appreciate you. And I saw that yours just came up, Damien, but nobody's here, man. Appreciate you though. We'll see you. I don't do that. Like if there's nobody here, I appreciate everybody who is here, but everybody knows, they should know that I go live at 9, and every minute that I do, it's killing me softly, but not really. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, as always, let's make this money. Take care, guys. See you soon.